Boom. What's up, guys? How's it going? Coach Brown checking in for day number 1 of the 30-day live stream. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream. I've been doing some work, on myself, tail end of the year. And sometimes you got to go away to make a comeback. So, I took a little time off, man, to refocus, realign, and really get clear on how I got to step out to impact people and help people grow, spiritually and empower people. And, I have a lot I want to share with you guys. So I decided to come back with the 30-day live stream. Today is day number 1 of that 30-day live stream. I'm super excited about some of the messages that have been coming to me and the things I want to share with you guys, because I know that it's going to make a big difference in how you're moving. I don't want to say moving this year, because I don't like to put things, this going to be the year. No, I want to say it's going to make a difference on how you're moving from this moment going forward. So these messages I'm going to bring you over the next 30 days is designed to really recalibrate and really give you some new perspective on life and help you to move in a whole new different way and look at things maybe in a way that you never looked at them. What was on my heart to share with you guys tonight was this, right? When I say that I got bad news for you guys, I do got bad news, but I also have good news, right? And let's talk about it. So what is the bad news? The bad news is this. You guys have heard of karma before, right? The bad news about karma is that no one can escape their karma, right? So whatever you're putting out into the world, whatever you're casting out into the world, we know that things work in cycles, right? Whatever you're casting out into the world, eventually is going to come full circle right back to you. So if you're putting a lot of negativity, if you're putting a lot of fear-based things, if you're putting a lot of harm into the world, if you're being very destructive in how you're thinking and how you're acting and how you're showing up for people, those things eventually are going to find their way back to you. Now, we can call that karma. We could call that reaping what you sow. Whatever languaging works best for you, it's all the same principle. And that principle is this. Again, no one can escape their karma. I don't care how sly you are. I don't care how slick you think you are. I don't care how much you think you figured everything out. Whatever you're putting out, it will return to you. I promise you. And when I say that's the bad news, that no one can escape their karma, the opposite is true. And it makes it also good news and great news, because if you're putting a lot of good out into the world, and you're putting a lot of positivity and love and light and building people up and helping people to navigate through what we would call the wilderness, which is this life, right? If you're putting a lot of good out into the world, the same way if you're putting bad in the world and you can't escape your karma, if you're putting good into the world, you also cannot escape your karma, because when you're putting good out into the world, it's going to come full circle back to you. Again, reaping what you sow. So when we think about our experiences in our life, and when we think about the things that we're coming up against, we have to examine what is this karma that's coming back or showing up in my life, right? Where did I possibly create this, or where did I possibly inject this sort of energy or this sort of behavior onto my path, where it's now coming full circle and showing up for me here? And if you're noticing a lot of things popping up in your life that you would say aren't ideal to the experience that you want to have, then you have to look at, what is it that I'm depositing into life? What is it that I'm bringing to this journey, right? How am I impacting people, right? How am I building people up? What amount of love am I putting out into the planet? And when you really take a look at your deposits, right? When you take a look at your deposits, then you're going to see just where you might be sowing these seeds that you're reaping. So again, you can look at it as bad news or good news. I'm going to say it's great news, because knowing that you cannot escape your karma, then taking that information You want to go out and you want to put good into the world. You want to put positivity into the world. You want to put light into the world. You want to make sure that you build people up. Make sure that you leave people better than you found them. And make sure that whatever it is that you're depositing into this life is something that you would have no trouble withdrawing at some point, because you will. Oh, Juan in the building. Biker Juju, what's going on? Oh, love you too. I hope all is well on your end. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come through and share with you guys for day number 1. Nothing too crazy today. I just really wanted to get back on here and talk to the people and you know, really say what's up to you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna dedicate the next 30 days, man, to sharing messages that I believe is going to have an impact and help to give you new insight and help you to move different on your journey in a more powerful way, a more impactful way, and really start to create a life that you desire and a life that you deserve, because you're worth it. All right, guys, appreciate all you guys. One in the building. Let's go, baby. Everybody have a powerful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 2. If you got something out of this video, man, just please hit that share button. Let's get the message out to as many people as possible. Peace.